Over the next decade, we are likely to see four key factors converge. First, a structurally challenged budget on top of an unprecedented national debt and unfunded superannuation liabilities. It's hard to quantify the structural deficit from opposition, but it is clearly substantial. The baby boomers are beginning to retire and life expectancies are increasing. Consider these estimates from the 2010 Intergenerational Report. In the 1970s, there were 7.5 people of working age to support every person aged 65 and older. In 2010, there were 5 people. This is set to fall to 3.9 people by 2020 and 3.2 by 2030. Third of the convergent factors, ongoing rapid technological and social change. Australia should embrace the opportunities new technologies present, but we should not be blind to the challenges. For instance, ensuring older generations are not left socially isolated, and being alive to the potential opportunities and threats for core Australian industries such as education, manufacturing and retail. Fourth of the factors, an even more interconnected world and the continuing rise of emerging markets in the Asian region. Much of Australia's prosperity can be attributed to our open trade relationships with the developed and developing world. While globalisation can widen our choices, it can also constrain them. This is not always a bad thing. To remain competitive in the war for talent and capital, we must minimise, not raise, corporate and personal income taxes. In addition, globalisation presents potential free rider achievements of Australian society has been our capacity to largely eliminate social fault lines, notwithstanding the recent attempts to foster class, race and gender wars over the last couple of years. Over the next decade, I expect the greatest potential stresses to be along generational lines, with many in younger generations faced with housing affordability and unemployment challenges, querying why they are supporting older generations who, in their minds at least, faced lower housing costs, did not make appropriate ongoing investments in infrastructure and security, and did not provide for the cost of their care during their working years.